In this video we're going to look at how to select students and how to build a class layout from when you first start study for the first time. Right now, as you can see, we have an empty classroom, but as you can see from here we have the show corridor showing. What we can do by clicking on the show corridor is open the corridor, select the students that we'd like to add to the class and simply add them to session A. Once we've done this and closed that screen, we can now see that our 3 students have been added to session A. We can quite simply change the names of the students if we want to by right-clicking and selecting Edit. In this stage, we might want to move the classroom around so that it looks like the class that is in front of the teacher as they set up the room. To do so, we click Tools, Admin, and Move and Align Student icons. Now we can simply select the students and move them into place. Once you're happy with your student placement, simply click the Close on the top right corner. Okay, now we've set up our class the way it looks in front of us, it would be useful for us to be able to save this class so that the next time we're in the room, we can set up the class very quickly from the scratch. To do so, what we're going to do now is to go to File, Class File, and Save As. This allows us to save our class by its name and save the class in the layout and the positions they're in. In this circumstances, I'm going to call this English 1, and I'm now going to click Save. If I want this to be a template class for all the teachers to be able to use, I can simply click this button here and then save, and it will be a template for all teachers to select from. Now that I've clicked Save, what I want to be able to do is to show how you can restart the class after another teacher has been using it. So for this one, we're going to go to File, Restart, and select Tutor. The application is now going to close and it's now going to restart. And what we should be able to do now is to select our ready-made class setting, which we just set up. Here you'll see the English 1 class setting. And now when I click OK, you will see that my class is laid out in exactly the same way as it was for my previous lesson. As a teacher and as an administrator, you may want to keep the class settings exactly the same for every single class that uses it. For example, if the classroom doesn't need to have names against each of the student stations for the classes, this will be an easy way to do so. First of all, we go to Tools, we select Preferences, and in the Login area, we can deselect the Request Tutor Login at Startup. This means that as study starts up for the first time and every other time afterwards, that the class setting is exactly the same. However, you may find it very useful if each of the classrooms has the names of the students that are going to be sitting in that class as well, and therefore you've been able to look at how we can do that. Thanks for watching.